Welcome, Aries Taurus, to your Astro Dice reading for November. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on. Best message coming out. I do have Pluto coming out with some Sagittarius energy going straight into the fourth house. Jupiter is retrograde as well as Mercury. Mercury went retrograde on the 9th and Jupiter went today on the 11th. Okay, so having that, and today is the 11/11 portal, which I will be getting that reading out ASAP. So you'll probably start seeing that out really quick. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have Pluto. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of transformation. We're in the sign of Pluto right now with being in Scorpion season. So it's a huge thing right now, right? It's very strong. Pluto is very, very strong. So we do have that Sagittarius energy also coming out. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So talking about that Sagittarius. And Sagittarius energy is also that Jupiter energy as well, which I said Jupiter is in retrograde right now. So you're really taking on that confidence of that superior energy that's coming off of that in the fourth house for you, which is your house of home, right? Your home and roots of your being. This is where your dog is, your house is, your family is, the home itself, the property that you own. Okay, so straight in here into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. We are going to do a little bit of a recap over here on the beginning of the month, since the beginning of the month is almost over. So let's see what's going on over here in the beginning of the month. We do have spiritual union, 2 of Cups coming out. So this is where you're feeling that connectedness to the fourth house. Remember, we're in the fourth house. So you're feeling that connectivity over here with the material, spiritual prosperity. If you guys are doing any kind of housework, like getting a new roof or putting, or reseeding for the winter, maybe we're reseeding the yard, right? I'm going from that. I think here in the desert we go from ficus to, Bermuda to ficus, I think is what it is. Yeah, for the cooler season. Put that ficus seed down. Is it ficus? No, I don't know. Shit, now I can't remember what the hell it's called. Whatever. Anyways, we reseed 2 different kinds of seeds when it comes to grass. My neighbor was just doing hers last week, getting ready for the winter. So yeah, I mean, you could be doing that. You could be looking at your prosperity, things that are going on. Those of you who are having a baby, you could be getting ready to, change the, the one room into a baby room, things like that. Because you do see that's what's going on. But it does say, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do things. So it's kind of like not exactly knowing. Not 100%, being in the knowing of how this is going to really work out. Yeah, it does feel like there's not enough real teamwork yet. You're connected to what's going on within the situation, but if you're dealing with someone else, you may be feeling like as you're transforming over here, either transforming something or yourself or 2 in 1, it's almost like, but I feel like I'm kind of working alone. 3 of Pentacles in reverse is I don't feel the teamwork. I don't think that they're transformed the way I am. I don't think they're on the same page. So you're feeling very connected to the situation itself, but whoever you're working with, you're feeling like you're working alone, okay? And I do see that. So going into the mid-month, memories of love. I'm feeling very passionate about the situation. I mean, there's a lot of things over here that are going on from your past that you're thinking, you know what, those obstacles and challenges, though, there's enough passion to get past those. I feel like I am moving on from that situation and feeling like whatever was boredom, whatever was holding me back, making me feel depressed, making me feel down, making me feel like I wasn't getting to what it is, I'm having the sudden awareness Four of Cups in reverse is that sudden awareness of saying, I understand what it is. I'm having a better understanding where it was. I'm not sure how it was going to go. It's almost like if I look kind of deeper into the situation, I'm just kind of loving what I'm doing and not really 100% caring about what they are 100%. They don't want to do teamwork with me. I don't care. So it's getting past those obstacles that it's almost feeling like it's kind of a challenge. Look, we can't always be on the same page with everyone. So I think this is just that understanding that we're not seeing eye to eye. So it's almost kind of like letting bygones be bygones at this moment. Because it does look like there's a lot of history between you and this person. And there's enough history here to say whatever's going on within this situation, we have enough love and enough passion, enough deep understanding within this fourth house. I've lived here long enough that I'm going to keep this roof going. I'm not going to sell my house just because I have a leaky roof. I'm going to figure out how to get that patched because there's history. The Six of Cups here is literally saying there's history. And if somebody doesn't want to work with me to get this, whatever it is done, it's okay. Absolutely. Strategical moves. That's really what that is. Yeah, for the victory. Because there it is again. I have enough past history here that we're going to be able, yeah, I'm moody and I'm disappointed, or maybe they're moody and they're disappointed. And if you're dealing with someone who's pregnant or you're pregnant, there's going to be moody and disappointments. Yeah. But there's a desire to reconcile. Like I said, there will be a lot of forgiveness, a lot of desire to reconcile. If, like I said, you're fixing something within the house, maybe you guys are trying to remodel a kitchen or something. You're not seeing eye to eye on the color. I want it yellow. I want it beige. And you're like, I don't like it beige. Who has a beige kitchen? You know what I mean? Who knows? Or I don't want it yellow. It's too damn bright. You know what I mean? However, but it's kind of like you guys are bumping heads about the situation. And it could even be you and a contractor. You're not seeing eye to eye with this contractor. So whatever's going on in the fourth house, you guys are definitely bumping heads. It might even be you. Could even be three of you. It could be you, your husband or your wife, and the contractor. Okay, so it's like, and you all have different, but it's not something we're going to like storm out of the room and be crazy and, well, screw you and screw this house and I'm leaving to go live under a bridge. No, we're not going to go be the troll under the bridge. No, this is not one of those scenarios. This is more like, we can figure this out. We can work this out. And it almost looks like if you're going back into memories of love over here, it's almost like to forgive the situation. You guys could use the past to bring in the chuckles. Hey, remember that time when the water pipes broke in the bathroom and you went to turn on the water and it just shot all over you? And then next thing you know, you guys are laughing your ass off. It's those kind of memories, right? That they're so frustrating at the time, but years later, it's like so freaking funny. And it's like, yeah, that wasn't funny, but it is actually funny now because it's not happening. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, through patience, hard time, there's not going to be any suffering in silence. You guys are going to get this done. If you guys are really worried about this for Thanksgiving, for those of you in the United States, this is one of those things where it's like, I need this kitchen done so we can have a good Thanksgiving, or I need this roof done before the, first real snow comes or whatever, right? There's definitely something going on over here. Yeah, there's a lot of disorganized energy over here, but it just feels like, through the unknown factors of what's going on, you guys are going to totally come together and you're going to reprioritize everything the way you need it. And then everything's going to be okay. It's just going to be about putting your plans to action and coming to better conclusions and really throwing out the pros and cons to the situation. Because I do feel with the Two of Pentacles, there's going to be a lot of adapting to situations, reorganizing whatever's out of tune, out of balance when it comes to how you guys are making the decisions. Because there's a lot of indecisions, but it does feel like you are trying to drift back and forth. But I do feel like in the end, yeah, you're going to be happy. You're going to figure it out. Okay. You're going to figure it out. And it's kind of crazy because it feels like it. I'm sorry to tell you, for a lot of you, it's not going to be done by Thanksgiving. Because for a lot of you, you're not even be able to 100% even really get down to collaboration until the end of the month area. And then it's kind of like you're going to be kind of caught in the midst of having this done for Thanksgiving. Now, if it's a very small, okay, I will give that to you. If it's a very small situation and most of it's almost gone and done and you're just waiting for paint, situation like yellow, beige, then yes, it will be done by Thanksgiving, and you already know that. So you know, okay, because everybody's story is different, but if it's something freaking huge, no, you're not going to make it. Because there's too much turmoil back and forth and too much trying to change situations. But that's only if you have a very large project that you have barely touched. Okay? Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.